Alright guys, welcome back to a video, and of course by the title of this video, today's video is going to be on, or it's going to be a guide on how to beat, what's his face, Skeletron Prime. Alright, so, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how to beat Skeletron Prime. He's kind of a bitch. I mean, he's pretty, in my opinion, he's the hardest one of the three mechanical bosses. And I think I'm lucky enough. I think I have. No, I went too far. I think I do have one mechanical skull. Alright, so we're using this in today's video. But first up, we need to be prepared to face this fucker. Alright? And to do that, obviously you're gonna have some pretty good armor. But the key, or the best weapon to have it is this, the deadly dart pistol. I mean, and it's not because of the weapon, it's because of the ammo. So, what you want is you want I-core darts, alright? Or, it's not really deadly dart pistol, it's anything that uses darts. Because, guess what? The best weapon, or the best item for any boss battle, no matter what class you are, is going to be anything with I-core. Because I-core's, one, extremely easy to get, and two, I-core bullets or I-core darts are very useful because they give the best debuff in the game. And what it does is it actually lowers the defense of everything in the game, which includes bosses. Alright? So, the trick is you want good armor, but you also want to get yourself something that shoots darts, preferably with a high attack, something with pretty fast speed. That's why I recommend the dart pistol. And, yeah, so, also some more preparations are going to be potions. What potions you want? Let's see here. What do we have here? Teleportation. Not very useful. Let's see here. Well, preferably we're going to want definitely some iron skin potions. Thorns is always good. What else? Regen's good. And if you are using a class that uses a lot of mana, or have a weapon that uses a lot of mana, make sure you bring some greater mana potions. But also, you gotta be extra careful when you use potions, because they do have, because you will get potion sickness from the greater mana potion. So you don't want to spam that because your damage goes way down. Also, when you are fighting it, I know you have a nurse's box, because you should have a nurse's box. I do also, but I do recommend having some healing potions in case if things go wrong. You know, just as a backup. You know what I'm saying? Also, what I do recommend is a very long strip, like in the sky, like this, somewhere you can just go like this, because dodging his arms can be kind of challenging when you're on the ground, but even more especially challenging when you're not on a flat surface. So yeah, just make sure you watch out for that one, alright? Anyway, so you want something like this, but if you're lazy like me and don't want to build an arena, any flat surface will do. Like, even here, like, I wouldn't go recommending this, but like, it will work. You know, ooh, a chicken nugget. Let's go. Anyway, so what I do recommend for this boss fight is having a good nurse box setup. Make sure it's big enough for you. Make sure you can easily get to it. Also, food items like chicken nugget, for example. That's always good. Buff stat. Anything that really gives you a buff is good. For what you want, really, what I like, these aren't very good at all, but definitely I like the shark tooth necklace and the frost, or you really want the terror boots, but I don't have those because I'm lazy. But really, all you want to do is be mobile. You know, be mobile with this. Make sure you got a pair of wings equipped. I know you can't have this yet, but you know, have a pair of wings equipped. If you have an infinite fly mount, make sure to use that, because mobility is going to be key when dealing with this boss. Alright? So, I'll be going over... I think we've started this for... I'm trying to think. But I think that's really all the preparation you need. Oh, also one thing. When you are fighting a boss, I recommend you use recall potions instead of the magic mirror, because recall potions take less time to use than the magic mirror, and those few seconds, in that second or like few seconds, could mean the difference between a good attempt and a failed attempt. Also remember, if you seem you cannot just get it, like if you keep trying this and you keep dying, just make sure you don't give up, because you'll eventually get lucky. Alright? Good news is that mechanical scrolls aren't that too difficult to get, but you know, definitely want to be prepared. Alright, so let's get started on the boss fight. Alright, so first what we want to do is we want to get the ichor darts. Alright, and you can tell if his parts have the ichor debuff because they're obviously going to be this color. Alright, so what we're going to want to do is, if you're a ranged class, this fight's pretty easy. All you gotta do is just aim towards his skull, alright? Just keep running and aiming for his skull. Make sure you avoid his attacks, right? And every so often, you just want to sprinkle in a little bit of ichor, right? And since these ichor bullets are cheap, you don't really have to worry about wasting them, alright? So a good strategy to aim is just aim for his skull, because like his arms are flying around everywhere and you're not gonna hit them, especially for using the murderous Uzi. Alright, like especially for using that. Like, but if you're a melee class, I recommend just flying like this, like just being mobile. So any attachments that make you mobile are great. Alright, so like this, you see I'm just aiming right for his skull. And you see, oh, not all of his parts are buffed, right? But if you were playing, like, really melee and not have the Terror Blade, I suggest going after one part at a time. Like, the most annoying part is probably this chainsaw, right? So I'll just go after that. I see he's not on debuff. I hit him up a little, right? I switch back to my weapon. And then you can also have different weapons, too. Like, make sure you summon hand, or like your murderous Uzi, right? You're just going along with that, right? You're just lasering up. You see how it pierces? If you just aim for this part, we'll hit all of his other parts as well, right? So, as long as you destroy that, the fight's pretty easy, because his skull is a joke, right? So, you want to get rid of the arms first, right? So, you want to target the arms. See, like, now Skeletron Prime, he's a joke. Like, he can't do anything. Like, this is his only attack. And it's really easy to avoid. Like, you can just go, boom, boom, and he's done. Like that, and he's done in like 2 seconds. And it's just that easy. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want more tutorials on the channel. Doesn't all have to be Terraria. Play some other games too. So make sure to subscribe, and see you guys later.